right, this is Engage New York, Module 3, Lesson 5, Problem Set Debrief. So I went through, and yes, I fit it all in this time. So I scoreboarded to find my common denominator, multiplied, got my number, and I was able to subtract. Then I drew out my rectangular fraction model, and then I subtracted 3 away from here and ended up with 1/12. Same over here and is 1/6. I drew it out, scoreboarded, multiplied, subtracted, used the rectangular fraction model, scoreboarded, multiplied, subtract. Then I used my rectangular fraction model to illustrate the equivalent fractions and how exactly I'm taking that away. I'm taking this away from this. Scoreboarded, multiplied, but this one was beautiful because I only had to change one of the denominators. So over here, I didn't have to multiply by anything to get that common denominator. Over here, so knowing those multiplication facts sure would make that a lot faster. Knowing that 4 and 7, the smallest product they share is 28. So I scoreboarded, multiplied, subtracted, used the rectangular fraction model to illustrate exactly what we just did up here. And we took 8 away from 21. All right. On our word problems. So I scoreboarded, multiplied, subtracted. Then I used the rectangular fraction models to illustrate the fractions and how I took it away. Mr. Penman has 7/15 liter of salt water left. Remember, this is the answer, not just this. Then Sandra made a huge mistake. Sandra, you are wrong. Number 1, you cannot add or subtract fractions unless the denominators have like units. Number 2, 3/4 is only 1/4 from one whole. Like 3/4 is only 1/4 from one whole. And your number's now getting bigger. 4/7 is 3/7 away from one whole. That means your answer is impossible because your answer got bigger after you subtracted 1/3. The correct answer is 4/7, subtract 1/3. You have to create common denominator. 12/21 subtract 7/21 is 5/21. All right, remember the big idea of watching the debrief on the problem set is so that when you go over to the homework becomes that much easier because you're looking at structure. How did I solve those problems? How did I explain it? That's the big idea. All right, good luck on the homework.